Assalamu alaikum. This is Muhammad Rafiqul Islam. Welcome to my class. Today I'll discuss straight line. In straight line, today I will explain the relation between Cartesian coordinates and polar coordinates. First, I'll discuss Cartesian coordinates. X, O, X dash, which is horizontal, this is x-axis, and y, O, y dash, which is vertical, this is y-axis. Here x-axis and y-axis intersect each other at O. O is the origin of this coordinate system. Suppose P be any point, the coordinates of Cartesian coordinates of P is here xy. Let us draw PM perpendicular to OX and PN perpendicular to OY. The length x here, this will be OM, and PM, that is ON, is equal to Y. Here x is abscissa and Y is ordinate of this point. X-axis and Y-axis, that is XO X dash and YO Y dash, divided into four regions. One XO Y, another YO X dash O Y dash, and XO Y dash. Here XO Y, this is the first quadrant, X dash O Y, this is second quadrant. Here X dash O Y dash, third quadrant, and XO Y dash, fourth quadrant. Abscissa and ordinate in first quadrant all are positive, so here sign will be plus plus. Abscissa here in second quadrant negative and ordinate positive. Here abscissa and ordinate both are negative. Here abscissa positive and ordinate negative. This is the discussion on Cartesian coordinates. Now I will discuss polar coordinates. O is certain point. O is the pole of polar coordinates, and OX, X polar axis. OP certain distance. Suppose OP is equal to R, and XOY, this angle is theta. So the polar coordinates of P will be R theta. Here R, its name radial coordinate or radius vector. Radial coordinate or radius vector, and theta is angular coordinate. Vectorial angle, or the value of R is always greater than or equal to 0, but theta, it may be positive or negative, because OX, if OX rotate anti-clockwise direction, the angle will be positive. If OX rotate clockwise direction, this will be negative. So any single point can be expressed with an infinite number of coordinates, because OX can be rotated around the pole infinite numbers. So R theta can be represented as R theta plus minus 2n pi. Here n is any integer number. is any integer. To get a unique representation of a point, it is usually to limit r is greater than or equal to 0 and theta may be 0 less than or equal to theta less than 360 degree or 180 degree less than theta less than or equal to 180. This is the degree system. In a radian system it may be 0 or less than or equal to theta less than 2 pi or minus pi less than theta less than or equal to pi. This is radian system. Now I'll discuss relation between Cartesian coordinates and polar coordinates. Suppose x o x dash be x-axis and y o y dash be y-axis. P be any point of this plane. Let us draw PM perpendicular to OX and OP is joined. Let the Cartesian coordinates of P be xy and polar coordinates are theta. Here OM is equal to x, PM is equal to y, OP is equal to r and POM is equal to theta. In triangle POM we get for sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Here PM opposite of theta angle and OP is hypotenuse. Therefore sin theta PM here y and OP r. Therefore y is equal to r sin theta. This is the equation number 1. For cos theta, this will be adjacent by hypotenuse. Here OM adjacent and hypotenuse OP. Or cos theta OM is equal to x and OP is equal to r. Therefore x is equal to r cos theta. This is the relation between Cartesian coordinates and polar coordinates. Now I will find the value of r and theta. Squaring 1 and squaring 2 then add each other, we get y square plus x square is equal to r square sin square theta plus r square cos square theta. Or x square plus y square is equal to, if we take common r square, then we get sin square theta plus cos square theta. Since the value of sin square theta and cos square theta is equal to 1, so we got r square is equal to 1. Therefore r is equal to square root x square plus y square, because you know r is always greater than or equal to 0. Now 1 is divided by 2, we get y by x is equal to r sin theta by r cos theta, or therefore y by x is equal to tan theta. Tan theta is equal to y by x, that is theta is equal to tan inverse y by x. But always we will write this y by x within the modulus. Here the value of theta. In different quadrant we will get the value of theta in different types. Now I will discuss. Determination of theta in different quadrants. If P be any point lies in this is the quadrant when the value of theta 0 less than or equal to theta less than 2 pi, or another condition when minus pi less than theta less than or equal to pi. First quadrant you know, abscissa and ordinate, this will be positive, that is plus. Here the value of theta will be tan inverse modulus y by x. Here this also will be same, tan inverse square root y by x. Second quadrant, here abscissa negative and ordinate positive. Value of theta here, this will be minus tan inverse y by x. Here this also will be same, tan inverse y by x. Third quadrant, here abscissa and ordinate both are negative. For this condition, here the value of theta will be pi plus tan inverse within the modulus y by x, but here value of theta minus pi plus tan inverse y by x. Fourth quadrant, here abscissa positive and ordinate negative. This will be 2 pi minus tan inverse modulus y by x, and here this will be minus tan inverse y by x. Now I am giving one example. Find the polar coordinate system in the polar coordinate system of here point minus 1 comma minus root 3. This is the coordinates of Cartesian coordinates, and this point lies on third quadrant. Here x is equal to minus 1 and y is equal to minus root 3. So we know r is equal to square root x square plus y square. 1 3, this will be 2, because we know the value of r is always greater than or equal to 0. When the condition, it is remembering here given when 0 less than or equal to theta less than 360 degree or minus 180 degree less than theta less than or equal to 180. This is the degree system. So when 0 less than theta less than 360 degree, so the value of theta will be pi plus tan inverse here y by x, y minus square root 3 and x minus 1. This will be pi plus tan inverse square root 3. We know tan 60 degree is equal to square root 3. Tan and tan inverse will cut, pi plus 3. Then we get 4 pi by 3. So the coordinates of minus 1 comma minus 3 will be 2 comma 4 pi by 3 when 0 less than or equal to theta less than 360 degree. 2 comma 4 pi by 3 when 0 less than theta 360 degree. Okay. Another, if minus 180 degree less than theta 180 degree, so theta, this will be minus pi. Dear student, you can write here minus pi less than theta less than equal to pi. Tan inverse y by x, here y minus root 3 and minus 1. Tan inverse root 3 tan 60 degree is equal to square root 3. We get minus pi by 3, then 2 pi minus 2 pi by 3. The coordinates of this will be in polar form minus 2 comma minus 2 pi by 3. Thank you for watching my class. Stay home.